Dr. Angela Renee Jones, 14558-078-454, 226-886048, born November the 26th, 1958. It is about 9:55 p.m. Monday, October the 28th, 2019. I am still sitting here at the Whole Foods grocery store. Been attacked all day long. My family's been being attacked all day long. You need to rescue my family. Aubrey James Jones Sr. being cut on October 22nd, 1933. Aubrey James Jones Jr., January 24th, 1956. Randall Thomas Jones, January 27, 1960. My mother, Lily Bell Jones, August the 3rd, 1937. My sister, Ramona Diane Jones, May the 24th, 1961. My sister-in-law, she's July the 26th. I'm not sure of her year. I believe she's about 14 years younger than my brother. I believe. Yeah, about 14. Our children, Victor, August 27, 1991, I believe it is. Melanie, July 14th, 1984. My son, Philip Stephen Jones, January 12th, 1983. My daughter, Melissa Renee Jones, July the 6th, 1984. People, you have to rescue them. They are hostage, being harmed, being robbed, and really hurt and abused. And Melanie and Melissa have children that have been stolen out. They had not had sex. They have been artificially assimilated 3 times. The people have been abusing them all these years. All these years, they have been switching them back and forth with identicals. Philip's identical have come when he came from basic training. They switched them at even the graduation in Chicago at the Navy base. They switched them, and it just don't make sense, people. It is not making sense. Because you have allowed that boy to steal in Philip's real identity all the incidences with the stolen debit cards and the Navy Credit Union account, and the hex card, Old Navy or some other kind of credit card that came in. You have to make sure all those things are paid off, not being used anymore, because they changed the hex one to Macy's, and they did mine the same. I've not received my Macy's, Dillard's, or any of those cards. It should have come in the mail at Carsoloma, 4100 Carsoloma Drive, and then all the mail transferred to 5830 River Lake Drive, Duluth, Georgia. That's a permanent address for me, and not one day could they go in and continue to steal my important mail that have come to the house. And I don't want them to change it to Peachtree Industrial, and then they just steal the mail and live on in and out of my house. Cynthia Ellenwood and all of them, it's just unacceptable. And I heard that they have trashed my house twice because they couldn't stay there, live there. The bank gun, the master gun in there, and it should have been secured. And Justin Boone, too, I called him, because they murdered Justin Boone, the son that Wellington Boone and Catherine Boone raised. They murdered him about 6 years ago, maybe 7. And I have been telling you people to rescue the people. Now they have murdered Wellington Boone. Catherine Boone was still hostage. Julia Peace, as in, Greater Life? Rochester, New York. Bethel Church, Rochester, New York. Michael and Julia Peace used to be the youth pastors and leaders, and They have just been stealing. They have not done it right yet. Julia steals in the bank, and she's act like she is Catherine. She is almost identical to Catherine Boone. They're found to be in the same 9 months. They're found to even have come from my Aunt Mary that they just recently, in the last month, murdered. They took her out in August of 2003 and act like she passed. She did not pass. I went to a funeral at St. Paul's, and she was not dead in that casket. I did not know it till over 10 years later. And people, you have failed, not responding to the truth. And then she was not even dead. They held them hostage. They have had more babies. They're all stolen out. My mother, 1994, October the 5th, stolen out as dead. Funeral, October the 8th, was not dead in that casket. We didn't know anything about that kind of foolishness. And now she has been passed around, moved around. She says, my daughter know where I am. She would come get me, and I've surely been asking for over 13 years now. Don't make good sense. Because the billions and trillions belong to us. Not one day could you keep continuing to use our credit cards, debit cards, write checks off our books, and leave us passed around like some poor that we're not. And I'm labeled. I finished my doctorate work, psychology, education, and divinity. Been verified over and over again. George W. Bush Jr. was found to be even in our family. George W. Bush Sr., that father, his parent, born to my Uncle Brock, Herbert Parrish. They all have been in harm's way. They thought they were white, but they were born Negro and made white from birth. It wasn't supposed to be revealed unless necessary, but it's like gluttony. And so I revealed it maybe about a year and a half ago. I said, don't keep on hollering something, Negro, keep hollering he the vice president. I said, it's George W. Bush Jr., and he really won. And he was born a Negro, but made white from birth. You need to stop that. You need to rescue him. Now they have murdered Laura Bush, and not one soul has done a thing. They murdered Jeb Bush. Nobody's done a thing. I asked Dupree Security not to use my number. I asked Forces Incorporated not to use my numbers for their security. I have White House security clearance that I can have my own security company. It's very necessary. I won the real president of the United States of America. George W. Bush Jr. won the vice president. And the trillions are mine. And we are being murdered. And somebody needs to do something. Doesn't make good sense. So I'm calling on them. I'm going to have to sit outside again tonight. The door's broke. I got to hustle these bags up the ramp on the parking deck. They're just haters. I don't even think anything's wrong with the doors. They just hate us. I need you to do something different, people.